What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to Bad Habits Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for all your love and all your support and for subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't, do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Now in tonight's video, we are going to be talking about some breaking news that has been going around social media. We're going to be talking about Lana Rhoades' baby's daddy has officially been revealed. Well, not really officially, but it's pretty common sense. Lana Rhoades was a big-time porn star, adult filmmaker, and she's well known for dating Logan Paul's best friend, co-host of his podcast, Mike. Is it Mike Mayock? Is that his name? I can't remember his last name. Is it Mike Mayock? It's Mike Mayock, right? Mike Mayock? All I know is his name is Mike. He's actually pretty funny. He does a lot of great content on his own channel, so he does a lot of great things. He's awesome. I mean, he's all time. He's Mike. He's Logan Paul's friend. If you're Logan Paul's friend, you gotta be all time, right? He's the king. Well, maybe not, but still pretty close. Now, she dated Logan Paul's friend Mike for a long time. They dated for over a year, and they made a lot of great content together. Even though they ended their relationship, I still truly believe to this day that they actually really do love each other. Apparently, it's been rumored, and even on Mike's show, that he actually takes care of Lana's baby. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true, but I definitely do believe it. I 100% believe it. I do believe that Mike actually takes care of Lana and her baby, even though Lana makes a lot more money than he does. Now, for the longest time, a lot of people wanted to know, who is Lana Rhoades' baby daddy? There's been so many people that wanted to date Lana Rhoades while she was even with Mike. When she was with Mike, a lot of famous rappers were hitting her up, actors, athletes. So many people were trying to get at Lana Rhoades while she was in a relationship with Mike. But she was actually very loyal to Mike, so I was like, wow, you know, she seems like a normal chick.
Our relationship and what we've built between each other and like the care that we give to each other and how we feel about each other, I know is so important to her. And so like, yes, she has every single rapper in her DMs. And every single football player across the world and soccer player and basketball player. Yes, like we know that. It's been established. But she quite literally deletes the messages in front of me.
You know, when you hear about women in the adult film business or in the adult film industry, you automatically assume the worst. You know, they're doing this for money and they're slutty and all that, and that's really not the case at all. Believe it or not, a lot of film stars, or even anybody really in the film industry, they don't like doing that job. They look at it as like a job that makes money, and that's why they do it. I mean, I don't think they really like it at all. Well, maybe some do, but it's pretty much been proven that Lana never really did. But at the end of the day, she was the best, apparently. You know, she was a #1 porn star for many years, but she got out of that. Now, one thing we all know is after you break up with somebody that you've been dating for a long time, the first thing you do is just go spread around. Men and women, you know, they go out with friends. It's exciting, it's new, they're not tied down anymore. So they want to go and have a great time and have a few drinks with friends. And one thing leads to another. Now, a lot of speculation has been going on with who Lana Rhoades' baby daddy is. A lot of people were saying it's Kevin Durant. It was well known that Lana Rhoades was dating a famous basketball player who played for Brooklyn at one time. Lana also stated that she was dating a Libra. Now, at the time of her pregnancy, there was only one Libra on the Brooklyn team, Kevin Durant. A lot of people were taking this and going crazy with it. A lot of people to this day actually assume that Kevin Durant is Lana Rhoades' baby daddy. Lana Rhoades has been really hush-hush about the whole thing. So has Mike, her ex, and so has the baby daddy, let's face it. Now, Logan Paul and Mike have a podcast called Impulsive. They actually had Chamillionaire from The Breakfast Club on the show recently. He asked who Lana Rhoades' baby daddy was. Mike refused to answer, and then Logan Paul went ahead and told him.
Well, she got a kid now with a big-time NBA player and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the player?
Nah.
Wow.
His reaction was like, wow. 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 So he knew exactly who it was right away. So he's definitely a famous basketball player. Lana Rhoades' baby daddy has been revealed by just looking at the baby. Look at her baby. Look at her son, okay? Let's look at her son for a moment. Now, when you look at Lana Rhoades' baby, I see Blake Griffin. Don't you? That is a small version of Blake Griffin all the way. All the way. That is definitely baby Blake Griffin. Now, it's very possible that it could be Kevin Durant's son. I just really believe that it's Blake Griffin's. That's just my personal opinion. The baby looks just like Blake Griffin, if you ask me. That's who the baby looks like to me. Almost identical. But I want to give Lana Rhoades a lot of credit. Even though she's been hush-hush about the whole thing, she's like, you know what? He's my baby at the end of the day. I'm going to raise him right. I don't care if I'm a single parent. That is Blake Griffin's son. But I have a big feeling it's gonna be Mike's son. Mike and Lana have been really close to this whole breakup thing. He even lived it with her at one point after the breakup. I think they still have strong feelings for each other. I think it's way beyond friendship. And I hope the best for him. I really do. I think Mike will take responsibility and help Lana in any way he can, and even being a father to their child. You notice how I said their child? I could be 100% wrong. I really doubt it. I could be 100% wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Apparently before Lana Rhoades' son was born, she actually reached out to the baby daddy and let him know if he wanted to be part of the life. And apparently her baby daddy said to F off. Yeah, F off. Which is a real shitty move. Honestly, no matter who the baby's daddy is, it's a damn shame that he won't go out to the world and say, you know what, that's my son. At the end of the day, he knew what he was doing. He knew what could happen if they did it without protection, and he did it anyway. Take responsibility no matter who the baby daddy is. If it's Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, even Mike, or even Logan Paul, or even all of them. It doesn't matter. Take responsibility for your child. Lana Rhoades is a very strong woman. She always has been. Everybody even gets her little heart tattoo all over their body, which is pretty cool, I guess, but still. She's very strong, and she's a great mother. It's gonna be really tough when he's older and realizes that mama was porn star, the #1 porn star, but I'm sure they'll look past that. You know, I can't even imagine being Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson's kids. Shout out to No Free Shout Out to Lana Rhoades. Great for you, you know, raising your child all by yourself, standing up for what you believe in, and, you know, probably keeping your word, because I'm sure you told the baby daddy you won't tell anybody who it is. But to Lana Rhoades' baby daddy, I will say this. Fuck you. You are a piece of shit for not telling the world who is your son and claiming your son. Telling the world, you know what? That's my son and I'm proud of it. I'm going to raise him right. Not hide behind the curtains. Fuck you, Blake Griffin. Fuck you, Kevin Durant. Shout out to Mike. That's going to be it, Kings and Queens. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And do me a favor, like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Until next time, Kings and Queens. Love you.